there is a man-o-war jellyfish. If you see the sail, swim as far away from that sail as you can, because the pain that thing can inflict on your body, you do not want to mess with that guy. Hello and welcome back to my channel, to another week. Here it is, a beautiful day. Begin this episode by first sending my love and my thoughts and my prayers to everyone that has been affected in Texas with the ice storms and the snowstorms and the freezing temperatures. I went to school at the University of Houston, and we never, in the time that I was there, experienced what everyone in Texas is experiencing. So my heart, honestly, it goes out, and if there is anything that I can do, I will definitely be sending funds to the relief effort. But if there's anything I can do for any of my friends in Texas, any of my family in Texas, please reach out to me. Do not hesitate for a second. It's another week here in Florida. I am on my way to get this, what will be the last run before I tackle the Princess virtual 10K for Walt Disney World Princess Half Marathon weekend. And so this is my last training run before that. And I decided to come here to one of my favorite beaches. This is Deerfield Beach. It's kind of like a little surfer community feel to it. Feels like the beaches that I was used to growing up with in North Carolina. This week's video, it kind of shows you all the places that I've been discovering to run in here in South Florida. But let's get this run started and let's take a look at what this week of running had to offer. Found some new places to run, enjoyed the beach a bit, and kept on trucking. And I'll meet back with you guys after. All right, let's do this. So I am up. It's 9:45. I've been up since 7. I am trying to learn to get up early here because it is already 80 degrees. One thing that is important down here in Florida is that you get up early for your runs. Yeah. Did not wake up early enough to beat this heat. I'm heading over to my niece's area in her neighborhood, really nice neighborhood to run in. There's a beautiful park there. And so yeah, let's kick it. Let's do it. Okay, so it's really nice out here. You can see it's got this beautiful lake, and my assumption is that it just kind of goes in a circle, but I won't know until I start it out. I don't know which direction it goes, but I'm wearing 2 Garmins today. This is my new Garmin Vivo Active 4. I got it for Christmas from Lenny, and this is my old. Now the Vivo Active 4, I love it, but it seems like my pacing is off. I've made the adjustments that it says to make, but I'm gonna test it out with my old Garmin and see if they are roughly in the same pace or if one is like completely off. So, you know, we'll see. Fantastic. All right, now, let's hope we don't see any alligators too close to the shore. All right, let's go. Finished that 4-mile run because I finally figured out the watch situation. My old watch would say a certain pace and a certain mileage, and the new watch was like so incredibly off from that. So after going down a bunch of rabbit holes with Garmin tech, so it's working now, it's working great. It was not clocking me at 4 miles because the GPS was completely not calibrating correctly. I was probably actually doing about 6 miles on those runs. No wonder my body was like, why does 4 miles? Because psychologically my brain was feeling and saying, you gotta do 4 miles. This is 4 miles because you're looking at your watch. And then, but my body was like, girl, you are doing way more than 4 miles on us. That's why I always say to my runners, go, if I ever coach you, there's going to come a time in the training plan when you're going to see that I start putting in what's called naked runs. And those runs are, you're going to go out for 2 miles and you're not wearing a watch. You're not wearing any kind of technology whatsoever. You're going to learn how to run based on feel. You got to know how to you got to know how to run on feel. I mean, there were decades and decades before us where people ran without smart watches, smartphones, and things like that. So I think it really is important that people have that ability to learn their bodies. Hello, it's another day in Florida. Oh, here come the beach planes. I'm at the beach. I am doing my walk. So basically what I'm trying to do each week is getting some cycling rides in. I am running at least 3 days a week, long runs being on the weekend, and then I'm getting a long beach walk in because I'm trying to never take this for granted. Because I got my walk in, it all worked out, and as you can tell, I sweat. It's hot out, it's 85, but it's glorious, so we'll take it. All right, let's go get the donut. Some of the stuff that I encountered this particular week of running in South Florida and learning the lay of the land. But yeah, it's just another week, right? It's just like another week kind of feeling like we're stuck in a bit of a limbo situation. I know I feel that way. Lenny and I were talking this morning over coffee about how with our particular career choices, you know, being in the theater and theater having been on pause for what is almost a year now, we've almost reached that kind of year anniversary mark, and how within that place we were on a roller coaster ride of like high hopes, low hopes, high hopes, low hopes. And here we are, February 2021, we still don't have a lot of answers. If my contract for the summer actually happens, that contract starts June 28th. But because of the union, because of where that stands right now, these theaters aren't able to give us any information. And rightly so, because they don't have the answers yet. Everything is still up in the air. They want to make it as safe as possible for the actors. They want to make it as safe as possible for the technicians and the crew and the patrons and everyone. So, you know, they're having to really put together kind of like mission statement out there that this is how we're going to run things. I know people keep asking me how long I'm going to be here in Florida. I don't know how long I'm going to be here in Florida. I'll probably be here until things really start to bounce back. Again, I'm a regional theater actor. I do regional theater. That's where I make my bread and butter. And so I can be anywhere and audition for regional theaters. Here comes the garbage truck, so it's going to be a bit loud for a second. Okay, so back to what I was saying, I had to actually change locations because the garbage truck was a bit too loud. So anyways, back to what I was saying about not knowing, you know, being kind of in this like limbo state, and it's frustrating, of course, because, you know, we're going on a year now, and I am really missing the stage, I'm missing performing, I'm missing the audience, I'm missing being in the same room with other actors and working on something and collaborating, and I don't know, I'm missing a lot. I've kind of stopped hoping for, oh, this is all going to be over once everybody's vaccinated in April, because that keeps getting pushed back to July, to the fall, to we're still going to be in masks all the way through till 2022, like all these things. So all I can do is control what I can control. And what I can control right now is day to day, and saving money, and getting sunshine, and controlling and being able to get out here and do runs, and living in a place of gratitude, because I'm in a mangrove forest right now, for crying out loud. Like, come on, Laura. Yeah, you're missing the stage, but look around you. I never would have found this mangrove forest had I not had, come to Florida. You should never look a gift horse in the mouth. So I'm not, and everything will come whenever it comes, and I'll get back on the stage, and opportunities will present themselves. And the agents that I have down here are doing awesome. They're submitting me all the time. But anywho, that's that. Thank you for joining me again for another episode of A Run in the Life. Again, never know what each week brings, but next week I do want to talk about something. I do want to talk about competition in the world that we live in, competition in the running world, competition in your friend world, competition in your social media world, competition, and the good, the bad, and the ugly, and what I have learned in 2020. If you like this episode, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell, because I'm going to be dropping these every Saturday at 8 in the morning. So thank you all again for your support. I'm sending love to all of you, and I will see you back on my channel next week for more adventures. Not sure what they'll be, but we'll find out together. All right, peace.